Number 76, Boss, boring but fitting, anticlimactic and too quiet. Number 75, Infinite Amethyst, too boring, too repetitive, and the best part of it goes nowhere. It's just a louder version of that same tune. Also a gem of disappointment. Number 74, Eerie or Eerie. I don't really like this one, not even a bit. Not anyone's song. Number 73 is 11. This one is just plain sounds, but I don't think it's scary, really. I did like the weird sound that came at like 3 seconds, but I don't care. Number 72 is Hagstrom. This one is kind of good at some parts, but I just don't like how it sounds. Number 71 is Floating Dream. This one's too boring and it's too empty. This one was very close to being below average, but it's F because it fails. Number 70 is Flake. Heard better songs. Number 69 is Dry Hands. This feels like a dry version of Wet Hands because it is, and also it's too short and boring. Number 68 is Dragonfish. This one is 51 out of 100. Also, it has to do with wet, because fish live in the water, but this song is not good nor bad. Even though it is a bit below average, it's because it's lacking. For this one, number 67, also known as Death, I love and adore the chicken death sound. It's just so amazing and it was hilarious. Number 66 is Equinox. I kind of like this one, but I kind of don't at the same time. This is all relative to the overall score. Mellow has a disc that really never changes. It is kind of as good a style in a way, but yeah. But since the E tiers are very kind of close together, yeah. Number 64 is 13, which is a false statement, but the position. Okay, this is the most scary music disc by far. Also, I do like the colors of yellow. It's multicolored, just like Ward and Far, Mellow High, and Cat. Well, not in the same way, but yeah. And it's kind of music, but it doesn't really sound good either. Number 63 is 5. Who are you people? Number 62 is Axolotl. This isn't interesting, and I'm not interested in axolotls in Minecraft. And I'm a monster for doing so. Number 61 is Danny. Even though I do consider this good, it isn't really good compared to all of the rest. Also, I forgot exactly what it sounded like, so I might have to listen to it again. All I know is that Chris is better. It is kind of lame, though. And yes, I just rewatched it just now. Number 60 is Mice on Venus. There are 2 words to describe this amazing masterpiece. Very overrated, and no, it's not a masterpiece. It is kind of good, though. Just saying, I liked deeper pitched more, so Living Mice is better. Even though I do like the title Mice on Venus way more than the Living Mice. That's how I tell them apart. I use the title I like more for my one that is less preferable. I just gotta say, this song really picks up a stack. Also, it's a more boring version of Mutation, even though Mutation isn't better in it in that way, as much as in other categories. Sorry, not sorry. Number 57 is Biome Fest. How the weekly thing described it was very cool, but the song itself is a huge anticlimactic song. Number 56 is Arya Math. This is the last song I discovered in the weekly thing ranking. I overlooked it, but it's fine. Number 55 is Dead Voxel. This one is the most average, even though it is 66 out of 100. I don't know how that the average is not 50, but whatever. Number 54 is Random. Nothing good, nothing bad. Just very long. Number 53 is Shiniji. Everything about the song is okay, but there's a tiny plus. That one part of the song is good. The rest is very mediocre, and I don't really care if that got deleted. I liked it so much because of the part that the weekly thing showed me. Number 52 is Brighton. This song is the Arya Math, but better. Number 51 is Blocks. This is good. That's all. Compared to the music discs, Number 69 is Cats. This song gets a 50 out of 100. I mean, no, it's the other way around. The song has a part which makes it a bit above average. Equal. Number 48 was gonna be an ordinary day, but I accidentally happened to misrank it. But now that I look at it, this is a coincidence, but this actually deserves a 76, and I think An Ordinary Day is now better after I just watched it again. Yes, sorry for assuming the artist's gender. None of these are memorable, but they're more good. So Left to Bloom, I just like the title, and it's a good song. Number 45 is Door. This song is kind of similar to Minecraft, so that's why I put Minecraft, but I'm just gonna change it. So Below had a promising first half, but then it just kept going on for one note at the end, and it was very annoying, which bumps it down. I Quit. Everything is mediocrely good about it, but very close to mediocre. Better if longer, that's for a beginning. It's pretty, but it's only one note for 1 minute. Number 40 is Blind Spots. I do like the title, and it helps it a lot, but it sounds mediocre to good. Or it sometimes sounds bad. Number 39 is Subwoofer Lullaby. This is nostalgic, but man, look at the looks on their face. This is repetitive. Dry hands, but it's actually good. Number 37 is Key. I like this one just because of its title. Also, it's interesting and cool sounding. Not just mainly because of its title. It also has a weak point, which is that it's very boring. I just don't get it, do I? I mean, it's a cool disc. This is also Key. It has a similar beginning, but it's way cooler and it's more annoying, but the coolness makes up for the annoyingness. Also, I thought it was Number 30 is Excuse. I mean, no. This one is boring, but I do like that change of 20 seconds, which boosts it up all the way to an 80. And also, I think it's very underrated. Now I'm just making up excuses. This is actually very good, even though the B tier is actually good and this isn't the C tier. It's because B tier is actually great. And there was a part that made me feel warm, but the rest of it was very okay. Number 31 is Beginning to. The first sequence or synth, the very first few seconds actually helps it quite a lot, even though it doesn't really sound that good. You know what, I just don't get it. That's the whole reason why it got this high. It would have been like 75. Number 30 is Kyoto. This has a good atmosphere, and it's more average good all around in the song, and it also reminds me of the name of a musical instrument. Even though that's called a kazoo, Kyoto still sounds like an instrument. Number 29 is Labyrinthine. This was the hardest one to type. I probably spelled it wrong, but I love the title and how it's a challenge to spell it, but the music is okay. It has some good parts. Number 20 is Chirp. Everything is good about it. Well, not everything, but the switch at 1 minute 24 seconds into the song is pretty good. It's also similar to Wait. Number 27 is Mutation. You know, this is probably 28th now, because now I think it's a bit worse than Chirp. Hashtag Minecraft but better. I like the feel. I also like the feel to this one. I also like the feel to Rubido. It's a music disc that it's a bit better than Chirp, but not by a long mile. This soundtrack has a different name, and there's a minor problem only. It's in the mid tier of good. Number 23 is Floating Trees. This is at least 10 billion times more pretty than I expected. It's a good song just because of that. Also, it just played when I was playing Minecraft today. Number 22 is Wending. This is the song with the best title, and it's also very pretty. Repetitive in some parts. The first mob when I think of Takes Up is the Piglin. Also, it's cool and it's 21st place. If you multiply 21 by 2, you get a very overrated number. Mole has no problems whatsoever. I love the disc color, but Pigstep is my favorite disc by looks. It's Ballad of the Cats. Gastro underrated. This is the second music to feature cat in its title. I like the word ballad, and there was one more, but I forgot. Solid song. The only way that's keeping it from its second version, Moog City 2, is that it's more boring and it's more slow. Nothing to be said about Tazwell. Number 16 is Hot and Musky. This one makes a drop and it plays frequently throughout the song. Not that frequently, but it's pretty good and it makes the song very high. The rest of it's kind of boring. Number 15 is an excuse. Sorry, very calming and nostalgic, totally not an excuse, because they totally didn't accidentally rank it this high. It would have been in C tier with Labyrinthine. And that was Clark transcript readers. No dull moments for Firebugs. Number 13 was Chris, and I guess I was right. This is a very good one. It has no dull moments, but it has a flaw. Why it doesn't have a name like Clark and Danny? I despise this amazing song. The beginning is so much better than the original. It's about 3 times better in sound than the original. Too overrated, but it sounds good and it doesn't really have any cons. Number 9 is Alpha. I liked the time when they were playing Moog City 2. It actually sounded better than what Moog City 2 actually was. Scat. To be honest, I don't really want Droopy liking my face. That's too weird. He only likes my face. Also, the song is creepy, but it's also weird, and all of them are in a good way. Number 6 is The End. This is very fitting and sounds very weird, but the corruption parts are so bad. The one at 1 minute 20 seconds that made me feel kind of uncomfortable, but the part that starts at 6 minutes 40 seconds all the way up until 9 minutes, that part was so super grand, even though at some parts I was at a tune I wasn't expecting. But then some very little parts boosted up super high. Absolutely phenomenal in every single way. The beginning was the best part. This one always seems like it bores me, but it never does, and that's why Sweden is very good. Also, it has a very catchy and very memorable tune that's also very calming, and it's just nostalgic, but it sounds very boring, and it isn't. Number 3 is Concrete Halls. Fun fact, this is the only another song that is above Pigstub and above an A tier. No problems with it. Now, Ancestry is a very underrated gem. I know a person who ranked it last place, but still, I think this is one of the best because of how uncomfortable it feels, and the piano melody, it makes me feel very uncomfortable, but that's what makes it even better. Also, there's some instrument at the beginning that reminds me about the Heaven Teaching 8 song, but it was just an instrument. And also the song never has it is just ambience, but it's pretty good at it. Intro is the only one that stays good consistently all around and never has a dull moment. Even though I probably said that before for other songs, this one does it the best.